Okay then, year 3. So lesson 22 is going to be a little time recap. It's not going to be 2 texts in a session. A lot of it, hopefully, is just something you've already done in school, but we need to make sure that you understand it all so that we can progress in lessons 23 and 24. So first I want you to think about, how many seconds are there in a minute? 60. Oh, get my pen. How many minutes are there in 1 hour? 60 again. How many hours are there in a day? It's 24. So it's really important you remember those. So 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day. And you can see in the little cloud I've written, if a time is AM, so if you have something like 6:22 AM, that would be in the morning, so chances are you'd be asleep. If it was 6:22 PM, that would be in the evening. So I've put there PM is the afternoon and the evening, so it's after 12. All right? So it's just things to bear in mind. So, make it a bit smaller so you can see them all. So the first thing I've got here for us, 2, 4, 6, 8, there's 10 kind of questions there. I want you to fill in the other side of the equation or the question. So you can see the first couple, a quarter of an hour. I want you, for that one, I want you to tell me how many minutes that is. Half an hour, again, how many minutes? 3/4 of an hour would be minutes again. And then you've got seconds in half a minute, seconds in 3/4. Okay, and then a few times that I want you to write out. And what I'll say, it doesn't really matter for the times, whether it's AM or PM, because I just want you to be able to write out the times correctly at this point. Okay, so again, pause the screen now and write down answers for A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J. Good luck. Okay, fab. So a quarter of an hour is 15 minutes. Half an hour, 30 minutes. 3/4 of an hour, 45 minutes. How many seconds then in half a minute? There's 30 seconds in half a minute. How many seconds in 3/4 of a minute? Well, the 3/4 of 60 is for the hour, which you've done already. And it's the same thing, isn't it? Because there's 60 seconds in a minute. So that is 45. How many minutes then in 1.5 hours? So in 1 hour, we said there was 60 minutes. And in half an hour, we said there was 30 minutes. So if we add those together, we get 90 minutes. Hopefully you got that one right. And then with these, 8:30 would be written like that. And when we separate minutes and hours in time, you can see we've got a dot dot like that, okay? 3:15. So that's quarter past the hour of 3. So a quarter past would be 3:15. 25 minutes to 7. This was probably the trickiest one. 25 minutes to 7. That's 6:35. Because if you add on 25 to that, you get 7. Okay. And then the last one, 11:45. So that's 15 minutes to 12 o'clock. So that would be written as 11:45. Time's a tricky one. Sometimes you just get the answer right. You don't know why. You've probably heard it before. Other times you really need to think about it. All right. So like I said, we're going to go over this and more complicated time problems tomorrow. What I suggest is, if you struggled with that, watch it again, answer the questions again. The key is making sure that you know this, and then also that you know the terminology. So if I said it was 4:30, or I said it was 25 to 6, what is the time I'm referring to? All right, if you've got someone at home, ask them to ask you some questions as well. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now. Maths is fun.